Yo, what is up, family? This is your girl Stephanie, aka Idini Hastu Sapakpa, coming at you again with a random message, just pulling the energy and seeing what messages come through for the collective on today. I have a deck here, and the card that I saw that I kind of cut to said free from judgment and free to love. Free from judgment and free to love. So I'm feeling like maybe you guys have cleared out your karma, the collective. You also have freed yourself from past karmic relationships, past soul ties. You cut past cords that have held you bound in the area of love, finances, emotions, just grounding within self so that you're more comfortable within your own skin, comfortable in your solitude. I just feel just a freeing energy. All right, I'm going to shuffle a couple more times and then we'll lay some cards out and see what messages come through. Knight of Cups in the upright. Six of Wands in the reverse, Seven of Cups in the reverse, Wheel of Fortune, which is that karma card, good karma coming in, love coming in, possibly since it's the Knight of Cups, and underneath the Knight of Cups we have the Wheel of Fortune card. And I just feel like a lot of outside energy, you know, people maybe plotting against you and all this because you're just unfazed, you're unbothered. You know, you got people there, Six of Wands in reverse, that like they haven't had victory in manipulating you in the way that they have or can manipulate other people who aren't as awakened as you are. Exactly, like come on. Okay. On top of the Knight of Cups and the upright, which I feel, you know, this reading, we're going to go off upright, our energy, reverse, other folks' energy. You know what I'm saying? So, not only do you have love coming in, you got money coming in. You're secure within yourself, within your feelings. You're secure within yourself because we have the Queen of Pentacles here. You know, maybe starting your own business. It's like, you know, you've cleared out the blockages and things, so you're free to be creative. You're free to go after your dreams, and in the place of where you were, you know, once maybe fearful of going after your dreams because of all of the manipulations and doubt that other people sowed into you with the Seven of Pentacles over the Seven of Cups in reverse. So yeah, these people tried to sow confusion into you, and it worked for a while. It worked for a lot of people that they're around as well. But with the the Six of Wands in reverse, which represents victory, they're defeated. Clarifying that is the Lover's card, which is Gemini energy. We got Earth energy here, and the Wheel of Fortune that we had. Clarifying that, we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So we're not feeling that abandoned energy anymore. And the reason why we're not feeling that abandoned energy anymore is because we've stopped abandoning ourselves, sacrificing ourselves, people pleasing. You know what I'm saying? We've abandoned that energy of, I don't deserve to be wealthy. You know, that we've abandoned that energy of being fearful of success or feeling uncomfortable when we try to imagine ourselves in a space of opulence. For a lot of people, it just feels weird. I mean, they say the things, but they don't really feel it on the inside. They really can't connect to that opulence because perhaps all they've known is poverty. All they've been told and have experienced in this program with, the television shows and imagery within even just advertisements. I wanted to say it like that. It just shows, the bottom of the totem pole, kind of like, when with black women, when they have us in advertisements, they have us with you just see the woman and the child. When you see other races, you see them, they have the whole family dynamic in a happy situation. You know what I'm saying? If you have a black man with another race woman, you'll see him in the passenger seat and she's driving. Like there's little subliminal messages that, picks at your race esteem. Race esteem is a thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's just in the black experience. There could be, other people who experience different other things, but other forms of kind of discrimination or systemic oppression. But so these people who have been trying to sow those seeds of doubt and fear and programming, their ships are not coming in with the Three of Wands in reverse. Their ships are not coming in. And clarifying the Three of Wands in reverse, we have the Page of Swords. They may not be getting new, fresh ideas, or, the ideas and things that they get aren't working. They also have the Sun card in reverse. They're not receiving that enlightenment. Clarified by the Hangman. They're not receiving the enlightenment. They are refusing to see things from a different perspective. They're just kind of stuck in that matrix programming. So, we got love coming in. We're secure in ourselves. Ten of Wands in reverse. We are releasing the burdens and are coming out of that energy where we don't feel like we are deserving, perhaps, of opulence. We are able to imagine ourselves in those in a life that is infinitely prosperous in every way. And the karma that we are receiving, the good karma, is that we are no longer in that abandoned energy. We're no longer blocked when it comes to relationships. When we have the Two of Pentacles here in reverse and the Knight. No, this and the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles in reverse, but it's on top of the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, which is good fortune. So in the past we had bad fortune in the because we were feeling the abandonment. We were feeling dysfunction in our close relationships with the Two of Cups in reverse. King of Pentacles, we outwardly displayed, there was a sense or maybe a little energy. We may have put on a good show, but there was a little underlying energy of insecurity, of not being grounded, not being balanced. But all of that is shifting, I feel. And these people that are not successful in manipulating us in love and no longer manipulating our heart chakra, they still some fools. They're still gonna try. That's why you just gotta have your blinders on Because we have the Page of Pentacles and then the Fool card. You know, they're still going to try to take that leap of faith. And they're going to put on a mask. They have on a mask. You know, their ships aren't coming in. And they are doing everything that they can to keep you from walking away. Because they want to have that control over you. You know, they want to. The unconditional love that you have shown them, because they know that you're a loving, kind-hearted person. And they know that they're wrong for the things that they've done to you. They want to hold that love captive. They don't want you to walk away. They don't want you to walk away. But they are manipulative with the Magician in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse. Those are manipulation to the it's manipulation to the utmost. And as soon as I looked up, I saw 1111. Could be someone that you think is your twin flame or a soulmate. This person is not right mentally. Okay, they are not where they need to be right now with the Sun in reverse and the Hangman. Their finances are maybe in a chokehold, or there will be some issues coming up with their finances. And they may be dealing with a really evil energy around them. And I feel like things are going to intensify in the area of them, you know, trying to get you back. You know, and it could be in a spiritual way. It could be spiritual warfare. So I just, according to, you know, just all of the other readings, it's kind of like the same message. But the thing is, things are turning around for you. So you just keep holding on to that. Your finances are turning around. You're stepping into more confidence. So we have seeing the true you. You know, you're seeing the true you, and these people are as well. Look at that. After the storm, look at that. The perfection of your life. The storm is passing over, and you have control. The storm that was internally, that was inside of you, that these people tried to, you know, sow into you. The energy that they tried to project onto you. It says, beyond the mind, the heart beats. Right? So you're more in tune with yourself, with your true and authentic self. You're a star player. You're seeing the true you. After the storm, the perfection of your life. And you'll be in this energy of seeing the true you, of truly loving yourself. How can you love somebody else if you don't love yourself? You know, so at the end of the day, even the love you were given to this other person it was unconditional love, but from a place, not from a whole place, not from a full place, because you weren't true to you. So we have here, what do you feel? In regards to the first row of cards, which represents our energy, the cards that were upright. What do you feel when it comes to this love coming in, and when it comes to this security coming in, the releasing of the burdens? Do you feel this? Do you feel things shifting? Spirit wants you to just quiet yourself. Go into your heart center and ask to experience stillness and repeat the mantra, I am peace, I am peace, I am peace, so that you can clear the mind and that you can clear the way. Spirit needs you to really sit and feel the abundance that is coming. Focus on that, because again, spiritually, people are possibly projecting onto you. Look at, and then the next card, listening for truth. Spirit wants you to sit still and listen for truth. Truth about the abundance coming in, the perfection that your life is going into. But also listen to the truth for when it comes to these people around you. Like, really listen, because it may be hard to tell who's for you and who's not. So just really listen to your ears are open. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's scales that have come off your eyes. You're seeing clearer. There's scales or wax or whatever that's come out of your ears. You are hearing clearer. So Spirit wants you to really channel your energy, focus all of your energy into just stillness and listening. Gauging how you feel when you're around certain people. If you feel anxious, move away from it. If you feel excited and motivated, then move forward. You know what I'm saying? Then we have here against the grain that is coming out over this 7 of Cups in reverse with the 7 of Pentacles. Like, they are, they're investing this confusion and manipulative energy because of what? Because you're going against the grain. You know what I'm saying? And they're just confused, like they are completely baffled as to why you're going against the grain in comparison to the other people with whom they could, do all this projection and sow all these seeds of triangulation. I just learned that word today. And it not affect you in the same way. It says, defend to the end the worthwhile. And that's because you're fighting. Ace of Wands here, bottom of the deck. You're defending your peace to the end at this point, because of this awakening that you have had. So, when it comes to this card, what do you feel in listening for the truth? Let's get some cards for love notes to my body. So, appreciation for this vessel that we're in, and continuing to show it love again with the high. What do you feel? Like, really being still and feeling the abundance. Being in that mind frame of abundance. It says, dear body, I know that your pain and sensations are forms of communication, and I'm open to receive their deeper wisdom. Like I was saying, if you're around someone and you feel anxiety, you need to maybe move away, because again, this card just confirmed that is your body trying to communicate to you deeper wisdom. So listen to your body. What do you feel? Then we have, dear body, I'll stand up and hold space for what you need unapologetically. And that's for listening for the truth. Listen for the truth. And when you hear something that is not right, that is off, someone may be trying to manipulate you in the name of love, stand up and hold space. Defend to the end the worthwhile. Wow. And you are worthwhile. 2 extra messages here. It says, dear body, I promise to create time each day for you to move freely and rest freely. Dear body, you are and always have been enough, just the way you are and just the way you were. Ashe. And you're accepting yourself no matter what people say. Going against the grain. People wanted to sow seeds of you know, oh, making you think that you're worthless. Oh, you're fat, ain't nobody gonna want you. Or you didn't finish college, you're stupid, you're not gonna ever amount to anything. And just little shit like that, you know. But look, this card is perfect. It says, dear body, your resilience and determination are so beautiful. Yo, against the grain. You are resilient and you are determined. You are defending. You defend to the end the worthwhile, your peace, your love for yourself, the truth of who you are. Standing up and holding space for what you need unapologetically. These people are not used to you setting up boundaries. They're not used to you telling them no and not just accepting whatever bullshit comes out their mouth. They're not used to experiencing that. And they feel like you're going against the grain because you're resilient and you're determined. You know. So give thanks to your body as well. This is metaphorically and, you know, physically. Listen to your body. Listen for the truth. Stand up and hold space for what you need unapologetically. Hold space for the love that you need, for the type of communication that you want from certain people, the type of communication, how often you want that communication. You know, ask yourself, like, would I treat this person this way? Would I do this to this person? If they ask me and tell me this is what they need, will I ignore them? Or will I do what I need to do because I love them and I want them to know and to feel that? You know, ask yourself those questions. And if you wouldn't do those things, then y'all are not an energy match. You know, you gotta hold space for what you need unapologetically. It's like we treat people how we want to be treated. So if we're not getting that back, maybe those, you know, again, it's nothing against that person. They just aren't capable to give you what you need. Like, you can't squeeze water out of a rock. That don't mean you feel like tell the rock that it's worthless or whatever because it's just not capable of doing what you want it to do. Like, that's asinine. It's just being at peace with that. Understanding that and not fooling yourself. Not playing yourself. You know? And listening to what your body needs. It says, I know that, dear body, I know that your pain and sensations, your sensations and your pain comes from not getting the things that you need. I know there are forms of communication. You got to listen to yourself. You got to listen to your body and your vessel. Because each person is different. Nobody can tell you what you need. Nobody can tell you that. Everyone has a different life. Everyone, not only this life, but the many past lifetimes that we've all experienced in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Even in this one lifetime, there's many deaths and rebirths. You know, we evolve. And when we evolve, that's a death to the old person. They don't know what other past lives you've experienced. And what it would be best for you do according to the lessons and things that you've went through in your past. They can only give you, you know, suggestions. We got 2 additional messages here. It says, dear body, I'm sorry for all the times I saw you in the mirror and wished you were somehow different. You are so beautiful just as you are. The only reason we did this is because of other people. Because of other people and the images that they put on TV or in the magazines or on billboards all the time. That's the only reason we judged ourselves. It wasn't from us. Because if we just lived in our own, you know, life, you know, lived, you know, if it was just a solitude thing and we only saw ourselves, we wouldn't have noticed we wouldn't have thought anything bad about our looks or wanted to be different. It's all we would know. We are beautiful just as we are. It says, dear body, thank you for giving me the natural cues to know when I'm hungry and when I'm nourished. Not only with food, but with love, emotions, with, mental prowess. I don't know, you know what I'm trying to say. In our mentality as well. When we are hungry for knowledge and when we're nourished. Not allowing other people to tell us, well, you don't need to learn about that because that's evil or whatever. Because of the limits that they've put on themselves. But you knew while you were over here not exploring different, traditions or just getting the knowledge that you were still hungry, that there was something missing, that you just hit a plateau and that there just had to be something more. Dear body, thank you for giving me the natural cues to know. We're given the signs, low-key red flags within ourselves that we need more. Are you listening? Are you listening for truth? Explore different mentalities, different traditions, different cultures, or different knowledge. Your body will give you natural cues of when it's nourished. It'll give you natural cues of when, okay, that really speaks to my soul. Same thing with people as well. Around you, listen to your body. Just like I was saying before, if you're around some people and you feel anxious or just negative emotions or feelings, you may need to move away. But if you feel joyful and happy and drawn to them, then that's a good cue that they are good people and to keep them in your life. So I'm going to shuffle it. I wanted to see if anything else was going to come out. This will possibly be our last card. It says, dear body, I promise that any changes we make to you will be done lovingly for us, will be done lovingly for us, not to please anyone else. Some people may want you to change. They don't want you to be resilient and determined and steadfast in believing in yourself because they don't want to see you elevate beyond them. Perhaps. Don't change. Don't people please. Not only when it comes to your body, whether it's getting your butt enhanced or boobs enhanced, make sure you do it for yourself. I promise that any changes we make to you will be done lovingly for us, not to please anyone else. So truly ask yourself, what do you feel? What do you feel? Throw away all expectations and what social media may show you. What do you feel? Would you feel that way if you didn't have that outside influence? People are going to consistently keep trying to sow those seeds of confusion and try to project onto you what they want. Make sure you're doing it for you. Make sure it will be done lovingly for yourself. Stand up and hold space for what you need unapologetically. Your resilience and determination are so beautiful. Don't allow anyone to tell you different. Don't allow anyone to tell you you're delusional because they can't see the vision. Because they don't have vision for their lives. 7 of Cups in reverse. Because they are disillusioned. It's the bottom of the deck. Dear body, I vow to always do what's right for us, regardless of others' opinions. I kind of low-key just said that. So these are mentalities you need to take, or maybe have already put in place, because like we said, there's abundance coming in. What do you feel? You may feel like things are the same, but I need you to quiet down and in that stillness and that energy of peace, clearing your mind so the pathway can be clear, so you can see and really feel and call in this abundance. Seeing the true you after the storm, seeing the perfection of your life beyond the mind and all of the projections of, and psychology tricks of the matrix. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. Get down to your core beliefs, how you truly feel. Listen for the truth, and don't be afraid to go against the grain. Defend to the end the worthwhile. And that's you being nourished and feeling nourished. Of course, we're going to do everything in love, with integrity. We're not imposing on anyone. We're not going to judge anyone. That's not our place. That's for the Netanetaru. It's for the Most High. God, the universe, the cosmos, source, whatever you want to call it. Okay? For, I don't know, is it Krishna, Brahman? I don't know if that's the Most High in the Hindu religions, or Buddha, whatever you call it. It's all love. It's all love here. And all of the energies that are sowing seeds of disharmony, I forgive you for you know not. We got to understand that some of these people have entities on them. We just got to love them from a distance. It's not about judging, talking bad on anyone. It's just seeing things for what it is and being gray, like not giving any emotion to it. Not allowing it to hold too much weight that could be them feeling like we're going against the grain, because we're not catering to the temper tantrums. All right, family, so that's what I have for you. I'm thinking about doing the Egyptian cards. I think I want to do that, get the Egyptian card for the day, because I just want to share different perspective, different energy, just share the knowledge. It's just it's more like a learning thing, to expose the collective to a different way of thinking, different energies, and it's all about knowledge. So again, your body gives you natural cues of when you're hungry and when you're nourished. So if you listen to it and you feel nourished, or you feel like there's something that you can take from it, cool. But don't allow other people's projection to limit you or make you fear, because we all have control. We have control. We have more control than we think. An entity cannot take over or anything unless we give it permission to, unless we fear it. If you fear it, it's going to stay around. I literally watched this video of this medium, and this lady, got in a car, and she was like, my house is haunted. Well, she didn't say that. The medium was like, there's a lot of energy around you. She was like, yeah, I've been saying that. He was like, your house is haunted. And she was like, I just told my mom that. And so he called his friend that, does that, kind of go in houses to haunted houses for people and help them work it out. And basically she said, you got to get rid of the fear. If you fear him and he knows it and feels it, he's going to stay. But you have to be firm with that energy, with that entity, and say, you got to go. You got to leave. You're not wanted here. You know what I'm saying? And that's all we have to do. Don't allow, dogma to make you afraid of the afterlife or energies, because at the end of the day, we are spirit beings having a human experience, right? So we can't be afraid of what is. That's the true reality, not this 3D illusion, not this 3D projection, if you know what I mean. Maybe you don't, maybe you do. But anyway, that's what I have for you. Hope they helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I love you all, and until next time, peace.